Oh, able to avoid it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Heller. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they bring out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 56 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They bring their punter out there now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Crenshaw Jenkins. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Brown.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. We're scoreless after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. On the zone read, this is Jenkins. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Browns! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Result is a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Heller. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on now is the punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Heading out, it's the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down.
Once again, Jenkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he fires one, but incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Heller. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A final shot before break. Heller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the Chiefs running back. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the running back. He's got the ball, he's got a head of steam, he has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Steelers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Harper. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
An inside run with Jenkins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. Harper. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Operating from the gun. Harper. Under pressure, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something?
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Taken right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 results in a first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They'll give it to Jenkins. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the bootleg. Heller. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make.
Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Heller. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Complete to number 83. A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Harper. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 7-0. Just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Result is a first down.
He's back to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
Back
and
to
8.
throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
6 yards.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
So Cleveland